And because it's the 50th mom, today
Yeah.
I'm going to change it by not saying the statement I always say when I begin my interviews. I will not say it. For next 50, I promise everyone. But I'm going to just keep quiet. Today,
Yeah.
yeah. And here is the music that we have associated with this 50th mom, everybody. Sarah is here.
I've been dreaming friendly faces. I've got so much time to kill. Just imagine people laughing. I know someday we will.
Oh my God. Wow.
And even if it's far away, get me through another day. Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times. Tell me that the world's been spinning since the beginning, and everything will be alright. Cover me in sunshine. From a distance, all these mountains are just some tiny hills.
50 Mom.
Wildflowers, they keep living high. They're just there and still. I've been missing yesterday, but what if there's a better place? Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times. Tell me that the world's been spinning since the beginning, and everything will be alright. Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times. Tell me that the world's been spinning since the beginning, and everything will be alright. Cover me in sunshine. La la la, la la. Cover me in sunshine, shower me with good times. Tell me that the world's been spinning since the beginning, and everything will be alright. Cover me in sunshine.
Dr. Williams is here, my godmother. She is here. My
My
God,
God,
50 moms,
50 Moms.
50
Chica
moms
Dada.
done. And Sarah, you're the 50 moms. This song has become the song for this movement. Every time
Yes.
I announce a mother, we use this song. It just happened to come my way, and I always use it. I just can't let go of it, and it's becoming this movement saying so many hearts. We did it. Halfway, we did it. And Sarah, it's an honor to have you celebrated because you've been seeing this journey since it didn't even start.
Yeah.
It was not even there. It started in front of you. And what a way that, you've become the 50 mom who's been seeing it from,
Oh, it's
it was
beautiful.
only four of us in that small group. It started and it's formed and it's done. And we have Prachina, 50 moms, cheers, 50, hooray. All of them are here. Thank you so much. I want to do something about it for sure, but this 50 had to be celebrated with this song. And everything was going wrong. That's why we are 10 minutes late because we just and my son was having a breakdown suddenly, and the voice was going away, and everything else. But we did it,
We
and we
did
did
it.
it with 50 moms, irrespective of all my Zoom knowledge that I had, and all the technical challenges we had, and all the time zones that we brought together. We did it, and the next one is going to happen. And one day, with this song, with the book in his hand, we all will be dancing and sending our videos that we did it.
Yes.
Well,
Yes, we
Sarah, it's a special day for me and for all us moms to
yeah.
be here. They're cheering us up, and welcome, welcome. It's a pleasure. It's an honor. It's a celebration with you for you being my 50th mom, because I've seen your journey unfold as well recently and becoming real, piece by piece, step by step, and
Yes.
it's if I was there, I would have been hugging you, giving you a big hug with whatever you're achieving, because it's just amazing what moms can do when things start happening. Patrina, welcome,
Yes.
Sarah. That's right. So, Sarah, let's go ahead and introduce yourself. Go ahead with this interview, but we will do something big celebrating our 50 moms again. And Sarah, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Thank you, Shika. Before I do that, I just want to say congratulations and how much of an honor it's been to watch this go from not even an idea to building every day to inspiring. So it's so inspiring. It's so amazing to watch every one of the videos and that you get something different from every one of the videos. And it really gives you a sense of we all share common. It's so common between all of us across the world and everywhere. And it's such a beautiful thing and it grows. And I just love your energy and I love how this is growing. And did you know that that song is by Pink and the little girl in there is her daughter Willow singing with her?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, that's
That makes it even more perfect. That makes it
Yes.
even more perfect for your movement because it's the one song that she's put out with her daughter Willow. That's the little, she's the one singing with her mom.
I discovered
So-
it. Yeah, I discovered it during stories. I was looking for something and this got stuck. And then one after the other, I just couldn't let go of it. And
Yeah.
as so many things have come together, this song has come to me. And this is going to become my celebration song every time we celebrate a mom. So thank you for letting me know that, Sarah.
Yeah.
And thanks for dancing with me. And thanks for everybody cheering it up. It's amazing. We did it. We did the 50 thing. Let's go introduce yourself, Sarah. Let's talk
Okay.
about your journey till here.
Okay. My journey till here. So I've really been struggling since you asked me not too long ago to do this interview, what part of my life would I talk about? And there's so many parts of our lives. And the older we get, the perspective on the parts of our lives change. So I've had some pretty key times in my life that have shaped who I am today.
Right.
And I guess the first one would have been in when I was 19. We can go back that far. That's a long time ago. And with this, I really want to shed light on mental health and how important it is and how important it is to take care of ourselves. Because when I was 19, I got myself into a situation where I kind of lost faith in humanity and got very depressed. And I wound up in the psych ward for 1 month. And luckily I had very supportive parents that were there for me and helped me. And it was a year recovery after that for me to get back to a semblance of the person that I was before. And I don't think I'll ever be the person I was before because that changed me, but it's made me who I am today. And I think mental health should be not something that to be ashamed of. It should be commonplace to talk about, and it's very common in society. It's common everywhere, and even more so in these times with COVID, mental health is a huge issue. So that was one part of my life that really stood out to me as a pivotal change for me. And then I went on to complete my university degree. I got a degree in business, and when I graduated from university, about 5 months later, they sent me an associate degree in arts. And I was like, oh, well, that's nice. I didn't even know I got an associate degree in arts. That's cool. And that's because when I went and got my business degree, I took pottery, I took theater, I took sociology, I took criminology. I took all these courses that I was really, really interested in that made me happy and that I loved to do and to take while I was getting my business degree, which was practical and what I guess what you're supposed to do or what you think you're supposed to do. So anyway, I did that, got that done. I went into a full career of working with First Nations and Indigenous groups in Canada. And that I spent advocating for their rights in resource development. And that was an amazing experience. And I worked with many of them and I have a lot of respect for them. And with that, I should also acknowledge that I'm on Treaty 6 traditional territory here and the homeland of the Métis. I live on Moose Lake by Bonnyville, Alberta in Canada. And I have 2 boys. One is 9 and one is 13. So I've officially entered the teenage years, which is crazy. And my husband and I have lived here for going on 15 years, I think now, and it's a really beautiful spot. So as I was winding down in the last, I guess, the last 3 or 4 years, I got into multi-level marketing, which brought me to the realm of personal development, starting to work on myself a little bit. And it's since then that I've gone through this journey of really finding, I guess, healing myself from, I don't 40, I guess I'm 47 years old. So I've got an accumulation of over 40 years worth of experiences to process and to deal with. And so I don't know. I don't even know where to go with it. I'm here now. I've done a lot of work on myself, and I've gotten to the point now where I am creating a White Trees retreats is what I'm doing. And it started off as me wanting to do my pottery for people, because pottery is what I love to spend my time at. And I taught pottery for 10 years here while I worked with First Nations and while I raised my kids. I've always worked, since my kids were born, I've always worked part-time. So I've managed to balance working with being really involved in my kids' lives. It's always been super important to me that they're only young for a very short time.
Right.
In the blip of your life,
Right.
you've got, when you grow up, and then you've got your children are here, and then you still have this big block of life left to live.
Yep.
And so my focus right now, and since my kids have been born and they're growing up way too fast, it goes by way too fast, but my focus has primarily been on them. And I hope to be building White Trees retreats as I move forward here, to offer a space for people to come to and relax and get some time away.
Right. Can you see me, Sarah, still, or are you on that view of where only you can
No,
see
I can
me?
see you.
Oh, thank God. Because I'm
Yeah.
nodding more and not speaking, and before this you couldn't see me. So I'm just trying to figure it out. Should I nod more or should I say because I'm still there and it's still happening. But interestingly, you said, and it's unbelievable that these 50, I suddenly feel that, my God, like what kind of a life I've led. I'm going to turn 40 into 3 or 4 months from now. And there's everything that a mother brings. There's something that I can relate to her, something that has happened. And, I've done sociology honors myself. And, that's how I got into arts. And then I've done sociology honors. And that's how I then got into photography. So when you said sociology, I was like, thank God there's somebody else in the world who does that, because I just thought that, I was the only one probably doing amongst today's people, because after a really long time, I'm hearing somebody doing sociology. And your work is just amazing. And your courage to speak about mental health is absolutely beautiful, Sarah, because I know it takes courage to talk about it. And I know for somebody like you, it's taken courage to even speak live about it. But you know what this movement is doing. It's no more about us. It's no more about us at all. It's all about releasing it. And Farida is here. In her interview, I said we'd release it like balloons, going up in the air for
Yeah.
others to celebrate. That's what we are doing. And I'm so glad that, you spoke about it in so much courage. And I know many people will be there getting inspired by your story, because everybody thinks, what is there in my story? What's there in my story? Like, what is it that somebody would want to even stop at my page? And I must tell you this, that like 20 years back when I started doing my work, after 5 years, people started telling me, you must do an exhibition of your work. And I always said, I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. And till the time I have nothing to say, I would not exhibit my work. I never knew 20 years back this is what's going to be happening. And I have so much to say. I have so much to say. And I was meant to be here, not doing
Yes.
my exhibition, publicly accumulating people across the world. So, to you and to many mothers, I know you also felt, what's there in my story? Why am I here? But
Yes.
there's a lot in each one of us, and we just need to, one, bring it to surface to inspire so many. And and you never even know how beautiful the story is there, that it'll come in the book and then release and then inspire. So I think each one of you are a jewel, and you're here for a reason. And honestly, I have a long list of moms being recommended every single day, but I just keep picking up next this like got there's like no sometimes I'm not even checking backgrounds. They all are coming and you became the 50th mom. I was like, no, I was like, really? Sarah became the 50th one? She was
Yeah.
not even in the picture for last 50 easily in my list. You were not on my list, and then you ended up being my 50th mom because my gut kept on saying Sarah is next. And I didn't know it.
Aw.
Sarah is next. So let's talk about Sarah. All about your love for pottery, what you want to bring to this world, and then we'll go on to the self-portrait movement and photography, and then your dream. And because all of us are there, I promise I will not go on for 1.5 hours. I'll try to that it's easy for all of you to take the celebration mom, interview. Let's talk about your passion for pottery and take it ahead.
My passion for pottery? Oh, before I do that, there's one more thing that I thought I wanted to touch on, because when I always say I have 2 kids, I do, but I also have 3 angel babies too. And I think that's not something that people talk about a lot. When we miscarry or we lose babies, we still carry them in our heart and they're still there. So I just wanted to acknowledge and give space for the fact that I had 3 that didn't join me for the journey of my life, but they were there for a short time and I honor them too.
And they're getting honored with your honoring these mothers project, Sarah. Lots of love for them and for you. And yes, they're getting honored on this day. And yes, nobody talks about it. And it's something that we just think that has happened and then it never should be spoken about. And honoring is a very last thing that we do to them. So we're going to honor them today for sure. Lots of hearts for you, Sarah.
Oh, thank you. Yes. So what do you want to know about my passion for pottery?
What is it bringing in your life and how is it connected to your retreat?
Okay. Well,
I know you're pretty confused and why am I here? Like what? Why should have brought me here? And really, and pottery is a big thing that yes, but you have a reason for pottery being in your life and you're connecting it to your retreat. And let's talk about it because nobody can believe that pottery can be related to your retreat and bring so much happiness and calmness to people around. Your studio is right behind, showing.
Oh yeah, I'm in my studio right now. Yeah. And pottery for me during university was my escape and my therapy. When you do something that you truly enjoy, whether it be photography, whether it be pottery, whether it be music, whatever it is for you that takes you to that place where time disappears, where you can spend 4 hours doing something and it went by like that, because I guess people talk about it as flow now. That's kind of the newest word for it, that you get in a state of flow and you, it's just, that has always, so for me in university and throughout the years, pottery has been therapy for me. And it's been just such a joy, and teaching it to people and giving people the opportunity to experience that it's fulfilling. It fills me up to be able to share it with people, and it's not something you learn very quickly. So you have to dedicate a lot of time to it. But when I first met Kara, which is the coaching program where you and I met, I came into that program thinking I want to do videos of teaching people how to do pottery. And I just want to share that. And maybe some people will watch it, maybe they won't, but I'll get to do what I love. And maybe I could go interview other potters and do little workshops and that kind of thing. And I was really excited about it. But working with Kara, she guided me along the path of pottery is one thing that you could do at a retreat, for example. And I live in a very beautiful spot. I live on the lake and it's gorgeous here. I go kayaking all the time and there's natural islands in the back. And we have property with trails on it that you can walk on. And my favorite thing to do is have bonfires and sit around the bonfire by the lake and just spend time with people. And it's just such a beautiful space here. So it grew from being me just having pottery courses to me offering retreats. And pottery is one thing that you could do when you come on this retreat. And beyond that, I wanted to also share the tools that you have and that you learn through personal development for moving past some of your limits and your obstacles for being able to truly relax and kind of accept yourself and move forward. So I am incorporating coaching into the front end before people get here, so that there's a little course you can take, and it'll give you some tools that you can use to help with your mindset and help that you can take forward in your life moving forward. So yeah, just like you, this idea has grown from nothing to becoming a reality. I have a website now. I'm working on getting permits and getting it all set up, and it grows every day. And just like you, I have no idea how it's all going to come together, but I believe that it will. And I was watching Cynthia's interview yesterday, and you guys mentioned celebrating 100 moms and us all getting together one day.
Yes.
We're halfway there.
Yes, Lou, yes. And I said Sarah's place is where we should go, because something that we have, something that's just around us, we sometimes are so caught up in our chatter that I keep talking about that we don't even see what we have. We don't even see our
Yes.
we don't even count it. We don't even see it. And then suddenly it turns like, for me, I was just like, so I want to shoot 100 women across the world. COVID has happened. It's not going anywhere. At least it'll take me 25 years to finish these 100 moms. Well, I have a computer, I have a light, I have a camera, and I can speak. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it by still me doing it, but me not doing it. I'm doing it, and
Yeah.
I'm getting every single thing that I would have received, but I would have taken my camera and done it. But I'm still doing it, but I'm still not doing it, and still it's becoming. So you're in this area all this while, and it never stuck you, and now you're doing it, and it's coming together. And you actually never know that we all 100 land up one day there when this book has celebrated itself, it's done what it's meant to do, and we all come together just to meet each other in your retreat. It's possible. It's possible. And that's why maybe you are here. That's why you're maybe here suddenly, because the reason why, like, it happens to me just before my younger one sleeps and I'm about to sleep, something happens to me. Something starts to speak, because that there is a brief moment of 45 minutes between my older one sleeping and this one when I put him to sleep, and it's dark and I'm sitting and something happens to me, something comes, and then you came to me because you're shining and your dream has become a reality, and it's going to just keep going ahead. And that's what this book is about, that we will make it happen. I don't know how, we don't know what, but yes, it is happening. So congratulations on that, Sarah. You're being celebrated here as a mom because you did it. You did it. You started the journey. Let it be. Like, we'll see where it all leads. So congratulations on that. So let's talk about you as a mom.
Okay.
Your journey as a mother. And you know what happens is that I've been talking in a lot of interviews. We do what we do, or we behave what sometimes we behave with the kind of experiences we have, the fears crop in, or our way of dealing with things with our children especially crop in, with sometimes from our past. And I think Farida is here, and me and her spoke about it, that how sometimes the being abandoned and feeling that in spite of all the blessings, you still feel that hole, and then you try to cover it up. How's your journey been as a mother? After, going through the mental health, resolving it, solving it, moving further, what is it that's brought that in your life as a mom?
I find as a mom, your children, they really bring out the patterns and the experiences you had as a child, and the parenting you had from your parents. And you hear yourself saying things that your dad would say, or, things that you hated that your dad said, but you hear yourself saying them to your kids. And, I always find that my kids, I see so much of myself in them sometimes that I struggle with that a little bit. And it's been a journey, because I'm on 13 years with my oldest. And it's been a journey to get to the point where you can process some of that stuff from your past and some of your upbringing and some of the things that you want to change for the next generation and for future generations and for your children. So yeah, my journey as a mom continues, and I grow and I learn from them every single day. They're just amazing. It's amazing to be a mom. It's the best job I've ever done. And it's so rewarding. And I just can't wait to see them grow up and see what they're going to do with their lives. And just, yeah, it's a beautiful thing being a parent. And I hope that they don't struggle with mental health, and I hope I can give them the tools to be able to make it through their teenage years and their early 20s, where it's a struggle with mental health, and even later in life, depending. So I hope I set them up for strong, happy lives.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure, because that is something that, you know, we mothers are very equipped sometimes to figure it out if we've tried to resolve it already. So we have the tools, and it's not hope. I'm sure it's going to happen for you, and your children are going to be totally going on the other side, flying with, you know, vibrant colors. What do they think about you and your retreat coming up now? What's their feedback? What do they think that my mom is?
I'm not sure they really know what's going on yet.
I can speak to them probably. And you mentioned, like before I was taking you for an interview, you mentioned that it's scary. It's scary, Shikha, that, you know, going live and all this is scary. Self-portrait is going to be even more scarier for you to put it in yourself as a book.
Yes.
What's your feeling about that? About wanting to come in front of the camera, and what's the chatter which is there for the self-portrait? Because it'd be interesting to know. You're dancing. You're like, I didn't look that you're scared of any live or any this thing. You're totally dancing right now. Very less mothers do when I play music. So, what's the chatter behind the self-portrait? Wow. If you take a portrait, what do you think will come up?
Oh man. Yeah, I struggle with the self-portrait, and I'm hoping when you asked me a couple of days ago, my instinct was to say, no, that's okay, thanks. I don't need to be interviewed. I'll cheer you on from the sidelines.
Yeah, I would have not let you do that, Sarah, for sure. I would have, but you did it. You did the courageous thing of saying yes. But I would have not let you do it, because when I decided you're coming in, you're coming in. For sure.
Yeah, so I have really struggled with public speaking and the fear of it, and it just generates fear in myself. So the thought of going live is extremely scary for me, but I've learned to face that fear. And this situation here, like, I'm not looking at 100 people or 5 people or whatever. I'm looking at you, and I feel like I'm just having a conversation with you, and I love that. And the self-portrait, I am hoping by agreeing to be one of your moms and be in your book, that I can complete the journey to fully loving myself and seeing the beauty in myself. Because I'm not there yet. I still look at pictures of myself, and I'm extremely critical of myself, and I still am the person that doesn't want to be in the pictures, and so I'm hoping from this that it'll help me with that, and I'll be able to get to that place where I truly am seeing the beauty in myself.
And that suddenly made me very emotional, because this is like the point from where you're going to jump, Sarah. You reached there. I'm telling you, that's how I see it right now. You've just reached there, and you're just going to jump off, and it's not going to bother you ever. I'm just getting goosebumps saying that, but I feel that. I feel that for you right now, that you did it by saying yes to the last bit. You did it. You reached. It's just time to fly. We're going to do it. And so many of us are going to do it. And that's been my journey as a mom. And to now come here excitedly to talk to everybody. And it will be a big release. Believe me, the day, it doesn't scare me to be not knowing Zoom, not knowing things, not like the light just went off in front of me, you know, and the light was flickering and we were laughing about it. That's what we're going to do when we do silly things happen, right? I don't know why we create such a big thing about it. And
yes.
I'm just operating with one light today, and the light you were operating with was just going up and down and up and down. And we were laughing about it because we're like, we're 10 minutes late. And then we're laughing about it, and we're like, it's meant to be, it's meant to be, it's all meant to be. This is how it is supposed to be. And this is the reason behind everything. So we
Yes.
and
Yeah.
and I'm going to definitely celebrate you because trust me, the minute this energy will be part of this book, you are going to take your first flight, Sarah. I just so feel it that it's going to happen definitely for you, 100%. And you're going to be showing up more and more and more. It's happened to Melanie. She shows up like a queen. Like every time I
Wow,
see Melanie's
lovely.
picture, and every time I see it, I'm saying it live. Melanie, every time I see Melanie now, putting her pictures and taking a journey from saying, I'm not coming on camera. Like, Melanie, I want to see you on the camera. And I'm like, really? You want to see me in the camera? I'll be on the off, when I'm in a Zoom session with a couple of people. And she laughed even the first day when I told her that let's go on and let's see who Melanie is. And today Melanie is shining. And this is going to happen to you as well, Sarah. I see it. And this bright retreat is going to go really ahead. So let's all of us, Mom, manifest this for Sarah and support her to take this flight. And never ever Sarah will say that I'm scared of self-portrait, that I'm struggle. And the self-love journey will be completed, Sarah. People might think that she has crazy that she talks like this, but it happened to me right now. I got goosebumps when you said I might be completing my journey of the self-love cycle that is still incomplete. So
Oh,
good luck to you, Sarah, for that.
thank
Good luck
you.
to you. And so, you've met your fellow friends, you've met mothers, we've been in coaching sessions, we're doing so much. And because you're the 50th mom, I need to ask you, you've been an audience, seeing the journey of 50 moms, and most of the
Yeah.
time really looking at it replays. And you also have been part of my course of iPhone photography.
Yes, an amazing course.
Thank you. But you also have taken the journey of photography with me, right? And we've
Yes.
taken the journey together. That's why I'm asking this question to you. What do you is it that I'm the only one who feels that the visual merging with real life can actually do a transformation and you start seeing? Let's just see that what happens to you when you're hearing these moms and you're trying to get now your photography knowledge into it and merge it and create this dream magical picture. Is it only me that thinks that there is so much more than just a picture, or you feel the same? Any incidences that make you feel, oh my God, I never could even imagine if I didn't have a camera that this could have happened? Something with taking the course and being in the interviews, what's the pulse that you feel as an audience to what's happening with this book?
When I took your course, you really helped me to have a love for photography again and to really look at things differently. And your camera does change the view of what you're looking at. And trying to think of the words to explain it. When you taught us about lighting, like I never really had learned about the different lighting things. And I've taken lots of photography courses over the years, and you truly taught me things I had never really known. And the lighting and the hard light and the soft light and the natural light, and how you can use those to bring out different things in a picture, and how to look for the meaning in the picture before you take the picture, and to bring that meaning alive. And you can bring together life and photography and create beauty with it.
And I think for me, the highlight of that particular session was because I was in the creation of this and I was doing that, was that one fine day I said it out loud for the first time. Can you feel the light when you close your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
You close your eyes, and this is the first time I could express it, because it took me almost 20 years of my journey to say, do you feel the light? Do you feel it when you close your eyes, that which part of your face has the light and where it is, to understand how the light falls on you? And then
Yeah.
I remember seeing you, and that's why I asked you this question, because you are this one person who was actually, with your closed eyes, was actually figuring it out. Yes, like this is a real thing. Light is this real thing that we feel. And similarly, even this whole liberation that happens when we become friends with camera is a real
Mhm.
thing. And
Mhm.
it does liberate us from all the negative self chatter and bad thing. I don't know how to explain it to people who want to come new, or to say it, but today I can say it out loud. Just the way I can feel the light when I shut my eyes. Like a lot of times, I just close my eyes and I sit and I'm like, yeah, light is here. This is shadow. This is this, because I could feel it. And today, when I close my eyes and I can feel smiles, I can feel liberation, I can feel what coaching couldn't do to people, I can feel what a lot of things couldn't do to people, these two pages will do. And I don't know how to explain it. And that's the reason I'm trying to integrate it, because we see everything as a to-do list, to do things, to everything has to be done in a certain way. But if we just lean in and just sit down and feel it and understand it, um, only thing possible is liberation and connection and the flow you talked about and integration. And this,
Yes.
I don't know, I'm getting the feeling the next 50 are going to integrate even in a very different way. And I don't know what's happening, but your self-love, like, dialogue has just made me, like, as if it was meant to, I had to hear it on the 50th mom saying it.
Aw.
That's why I started this. That's why I started it originally. And we did go into stories, and I did started moving away from talking about it, but you brought it back. And that self-love completion is very important before we even print this book, because all of us need to raise our hand and say, it did happen to me, and I'm liberated, and
Mhm.
I love myself more. Um,
Yes.
Sarah, it's a very special thing to have you. What's your vision for your White Trees retreat? What's the vision that you have for White Trees retreat?
My vision for White Trees Retreats is to provide a space for people to press pause, recharge, relax, reconnect with themselves, with nature, um, go have some place to go where you can truly unwind, where things are taken care of for you, and you can really reconnect with yourself, so that when you get back, you feel rested, you feel renewed, and you can really focus on what's in your life. And in the long term, I'd really like to be able to house, I would love to bring mastermind groups here, where people, the brightest minds and the brightest people, get together and they come up with solutions, and they come up with ways to make this world a better place. And I can facilitate that by bringing people together and providing a space for that. How beautiful would that be?
Yeah, yeah. And your word press pause is now become on my favorite dictionary. I just noted it down in my head. Press pause.
Stop scrolling, press pause.
We know it, but press pause is very strong. It's very, very strong to say press pause and stop and enjoy and create. And so, that your dreams, Sarah? Is that your dream? If I ask you what your dream is that your dream? What's your dream?
That's one of my dreams. I think my dream is more related to my work that I've done with First Nations and Indigenous groups. And in Canada, it's my dream to see First Nations and Indigenous groups have a seat at the table, at decision-making tables, and that their culture and the beauty of their culture is celebrated in Canada, and there is equity and acceptance and an equal spot at the table.
What's the most beautiful thing you've learned from them, being around them?
Oh, they are such beautiful people. There's been so much happen to their people since I guess it's so hard to figure out how to term it, but since settlers came in, I guess you could say that. But they've had so much happen to them, and there's been so much trauma, and there's been so much negativity towards them in their lives, but they are beautiful people. They still have such a beautiful sense of humor, and they still have such a strong tie to their culture. And their culture is tied to the land. It's not tied to material things. It's tied to the creator. It's tied to the earth. It's tied to a communal sharing, and there's no top down. It's really beautiful.
You know, Sarah, that's your story with the indigenous. I thought it was pottery. I thought it was, that's the story. Amount you feel for them
Yeah,
is so strong. And let's bring it out in the book with
let's
them.
do it.
Let's do that.
Do it.
Let your white retreat thing be in your story, but I think visually, the equality, if we can bring that with you and them, if we can. I don't know what the COVID situation is. I think it's the story. Well, imagine I just saw the page. I just saw your page, and I was just like, wow. And yes, that the whole thing of in cities, yes, we are in love with our houses and everything, but we can't even imagine what it is for them. Like how they feel, how their rituals, how their life, how their stories, everything rotates around that. And nature and integration and respect and love in the truest form you can see, it happens through these groups, it happens to these people. And rather than wiping them off and making them somebody else, if we embrace them and bring them back, I think some sanity will also come back, and the press pause will happen faster, because I'm sure they're doing the press pause more often in a more graceful way than all of us can even think of. You know,
Yeah.
I had a picture, they were holding a thing saying press pause with you. I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
I just had a picture in my mind saying they're sitting, the nature, the retreat, and they're holding a picture saying press pause. Why I'm just saying it out loud is because I want people to know that this book is not about portraits of you coming, mothers coming. This is the storytelling book. Every page will tell a story, and this story is what is going to be like, wow, all 100 need to be helped with in whatever way. So let's see where your story ends up. It's still my version of story. We have to find your version of story that you discover. But I did feel your total love for them and how much you feel for them. So I hope that dream comes true, and we are going to manifest it through this book. If I can help in any way, if we can help in any way, if you want to put anything out that even spreads awareness about who they are, let's do it through this group. So
Yes.
I offer you that, Sarah. Let's do it. If you really want to do it, we'll do it through this group. We don't know where it reaches. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jenny's here.
Hi, Jenny.
Thank you. Jenny, thank you so much for loving this whole thing and coming up. Farida is here. Lots of love. 50 moms.
50 moms.
Yes, and you know, I wanted to just play another song, but I know I want to let everybody go off. But maybe you and me can enjoy Heal the World later once we go off live. And I feel very connected to that song with Michael Jackson, the Heal the World. I don't know, since I'm a kid, that song always comes to me. So let's listen to that maybe on our own. And I feel like dancing with the 50. Or
Yeah,
you know, I feel like it. 1 second, I need to do this.
it's worth celebrating. I'm so proud of you, Chika. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm going to do something again. Just give me a second.
And you look absolutely beautiful today, by the way. Your earring.
There's a big festival today, and I don't know how all this is aligned together, because today is an immersion of Ganesha, the Ganesha, and there's a big festival that happens, and today is the final day of the celebration. I didn't even think of that when I was announcing 50. I don't know how 50 reached there. So lots of
All meant to be.
lots of great things coming together. Let me see if I can end with a song. And I know, okay, 1 second. I'm just trying.
I did want to go to the store yesterday and buy one of those confetti popper things and pop a confetti thing for you.
Amazing. That would have been amazing for sure. And I'm just okay. I'm just going to give me a second. I'm just trying to play one song. If it doesn't happen in 1 second, then we will say bye bye to everybody. Okay. Okay, I think automatically Heal the World has come. I'm trying to get I'm Alive and Heal the World has come in. So we'll play that. I don't know
Sounds
how.
good.
I'm trying to look for
Heal
I'm
the world.
Heal the World. Let's do that. Let's listen to it. And people who can sign off 50 Moms, Wilma. 50 Moms.
50 moms. Congratulations.
Yes.
You're
Congratulations.
halfway there.
Yes. We are half there. We are. I don't know why it's not. Okay.
You're on the uphill.
Yes. All right. That song is not playing. Okay. Then I'll play this song. This is a happy song, right?
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Sing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag, now wave your flag. Oh, 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 oh. Give you freedom, give you fire, give you reason, take you higher. See the champions take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Sing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag, wave your flag. We all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag, wave your flag. And everybody will be singing it. And we all will be singing it.
Awesome. Sarah, love you. We could only see both of us doing this, but you did it. You said you don't like lives and you ended up dancing for us. It's so amazing. Everybody else, totally. One day we are going to meet. This community is not ending here. It's just starting. 50 met, 50 coming. And the book is going to be happening. So we did it.
We did it.
Lots of love to
You did
Sarah.
it. We did it.
We did it. We did it. It's not me. It's all of you. And now I wanted to say something before I now get into the second phase. Taking 2 days off, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. You will not see. I'm totally going off because I know something big has to be happened. This book needs to go in line. I need to start getting my energy back. But I
Okay.
also want to tell you something. I've been told by many people, and all my moms are here, that Shikha, you haven't charged any of these moms anything, so nobody's going to really do it on time. You need to charge them. This happened to me when I even wanted to start it, and I said, you wait and watch, it's going to happen, because I know it's happening. I want all of your support to say that it's happening and we will finish it. We will finish this
It's
book on time.
happening. We will finish
We
it.
all will do our pages. Everything is not
Yes.
money. Everything will not come with money. Our commitments to rise will not come with money. That's it.
Yes.
A commitment to rise it to ourselves first, then to this book. We are rising. I am rising. You are rising. It is nothing to do with the book. So this every morning when you get up, before any kind of resistance comes to do your portrait, it is you rising first and then offering yourself to the book. Time to rise. Time to rise with your story and then make the world rise. So, love you all. Today, I wanted to announce this, that yes, I know we're slowing down. I feel it sometimes, like, oh, can I do it or not? But suddenly today, I'm releasing that. It's going to happen. We are going to get the pictures. We are going to get the stories. We are not only going to get a shabby stuff, nothing for the sake of doing it. We're going to get the best versions of us out. One story, one picture. Come on, moms, let's do it. Let's
do it.
happen. We will do it. We will do it. We will do it. Love you
It's done.
guys. Let's go off. Let's go off live. Sarah, would you want to say
Okay.
something before we end?
I just want to support you in this journey and watch it unfold and watch it grow every single day. And I look forward to the day where we can all celebrate and meet in person and lift each other up and lift up the world.
Yeah, we're going to do that. It's going to happen. So let's do it. It's happening 50 days from now. This is not too long. Yeah?
No, it's around the corner.
Yes.
Congratulations, Shika.
Thanks, Sarah. Thanks. I'm just going offline. Everyone, lots of love. Meeting you guys soon. And we're going to have this book ready. It's happening. People can say
happening.
whatever they want to. It's happening. And in the best way possible, not in an ordinary way. It's going to happen. Right?
Right. Yes.